Hey everybody, this is Eddie Ember coming at you with another episode of You Don't Know Jack, and it's the final countdown. We have 9 episodes left of You Don't Know Jack. And in this episode, we are doing high-end leather toilet paper. And now, before we start, I
Hi
just
there,
want to
I'm
say
Johnny.
this is
So, how many players will be
post-commentary.
enjoying our little game? One little player. Oh,
I
well, why don't you
forgot
enter your
to
name? Why don't
actually
you enter
add
your name? Why
in
don't you?
my audio, or record my audio
Perfect.
while I
Okay,
was
guys, let's get
recording.
ready. 10 seconds.
Bon voyeur.
I was actually doing something else for another thing that I was working on, and I turned off my audio for it.
This is Cookie,
I'm
and last night I dreamt I was
Not
showing
actually
wrong
sure if
again.
it's going to be up by the time this is out,
Flying solo, so did Amelia
but
Earhart.
it's coming out a little
Well, that
late. I
turned
don't
out.
want to give off what it
And
is,
the wrong answer
what
of the
it
game
was
is
I was
brought to you
working on.
by
High-end brand leather toilet paper.
But,
You put
hey.
the assy in classy.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. Okay, no turning back.
And I really did not like this episode. I'm kind of really glad that
Let's
I
begin with,
lost the
when you're
dialogue in this
old,
one.
Bones are hard to come by. Hey, remember the nursery rhyme, Old Mother Hubbard? She went to the cupboard to give her poor dog a bone, but when she got there, the cupboard was bare and the poor dog had none. Shut up, doggy! Somebody get this damn intern's dog out of here! Based on his Scientology teachings, what advice would L. Ron Hubbard most likely give old Mother Hubbard? Don't worry, you can see your dog in
I honestly
heaven.
didn't
Don't
know
worry, you
what
can
this
see your
was,
dog
so-
in another
and
life.
I-
Don't worry,
I
after your
decided
dog
to try a
dies,
new
it
strategy.
ceases to exist.
Anything
Or,
that I
don't
don't
worry,
know,
there is no such
I wait
thing as
until
a
the
dog.
I wait until like towards the
Watch your
end
clock.
before I answer.
Tom Cruise thinks you're nuts. Now pay attention. Scientologists believe that people come back in life after life after life, a kind of reincarnation. Actually, according to Scientology, old Mother Hubbard may herself have been a dog in a previous life. Not that she's any sort of hottie in this life either.
But yeah,
Coming up,
one of the
luck,
questions
woodchuck.
later in
Okay,
made
listen
me go
carefully.
nuts.
If a woodchuck could chuck wood, and the woodchuck would not chuck anything else, regardless of how much wood the woodchuck could chuck, what would the woodchuck be? Caprophagus, xylophagus, necrophagus, or geophagus?
See, I really didn't like this question because it doesn't really
Geophagy
make
is
any
the act
sense
of
in my
eating dirt,
mind.
which should be pretty familiar to you, as I imagine you've been eating smarter people's dust all your life. Smart people choose this. Chucking, eating, or burrowing into wood are all examples of xylophagy. That's how a xylophone gets its name, because it's made out of wood. Which only serves
So
as
with
another
that
reminder,
logic,
never
my
leave a woodchuck
desk
in the
should
same
be
room as
called
your
a
xylophone.
desk, or xylophic-esque. And my
Next
bed
up,
should be
where pop
a
culture meets agriculture. Alright, before we
xylophid.
ask our next
Ed.
question, we're going to bring out a young member of our
No,
local
that's-
4-H club, Jimmy Ritter and his prize cow, Shamrock.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Masterson. I'm excited to be on the show, and so is Shamrock.
Okay, Billy, you're going to have to clean that up. Anyway, go for it.
If the 4-H Club wanted to cut the crap and change its name to the number of H's that really appear in its 4-word motto, what would it call itself? 5H, 4H, 3H, or 2H?
See, I don't remember exactly what the 4-H club is.
Yeah, this time you can clean that up. Why didn't you pick this?
The H's in 4-H stand for head, heart, hands, and health, but health has 2 H's.
So, Billy, you raised Shamrock yourself?
That's Jimmy, Mr. Masterson. And yep, I raised him from a young calf.
Well, you two must be real close.
We sure are, but farm life is farm life, and now it's time to slaughter him.
Hey, hey, hey! No!
Oh, wait, I forgot about that. Yeah, that kind of took a little bit of a dark turn
And
there.
now, Zhuzh, you're dead.
kinda forgot
and
about
it's
that.
a this or that.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's the name of a Juju pet electronic
Juju
hamster,
electrical
or
hamster,
a form
or
of
the
Decon
flame.
brand rodent bait. If
Either.
it's the name of a
Yeah.
Juju pet, press the number 1. If it's a form of Decon rat bait, press 2. Each one right, get you some cheese. Each one wrong, get you a little bit of the hantavirus. And keep an eye on the clock. Finish the maze quickly for a bonus reward. Okay, let's move.
Yeah, Zuzu, no for me.
Wedge. Chunk.
And don't remember. I remember seeing them in
Num-nums.
Toys R Us. I don't know if
I've
that's
seen
in the
better
United States, but
performances from artificially intelligent electronic
oh
hamsters
yeah, of
named
course it's in the
Num-nums.
United States, but it's a toy store. I remember
I
seeing
got
them
some
in there, but
Decon pellets, pouches, and
I don't
wedges
re-
here, and to tell you the truth, they look and smell delicious. I sure would like to. Hey, intern!
Yes, Mr. Masterson, you called?
Here, Jason, try this.
It's Jennifer.
Right, whatever. Try some of this chicken.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right. I guess I'll have some fiddle faddle.
you know, just like oh yeah, I do remember that about Zuzu Pets. Oh, you're here.
Try
I
this
know
on
you
for
get
size. Son of 10,000
gotta
maniacs.
feed it, and then it
Based
gets
on its
randomly
ingredients,
chokes or
which
something.
root beer might help the kids on Elm Street stay awake to fend off Freddy Krueger? A&W barks, mug, or hires? A&W? Aww. Here's where the
Oh
money
come on,
is.
it's really good.
Barks is one of the few root beers to contain caffeine, which might help the kids on Elm Street stay awake so Freddy Krueger doesn't kill them in their sleep. Another way to avoid Freddy, don't move to Elm Street.
Don't live on Don't live on Elm Street.
That's all we got for round
Sound
1.
advice.
Although your score seems to be stuck in neutral. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And remember, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be
Oh, boy.
picked. Now get out there
The
and make
question-
me proud.
The question that made me go nuts is this question here. Oh boy, how
I
true
call
it is,
this
kind
one,
of.
I'd rather be an old maid than a young nerd. If you lost your regular card deck and had to play poker with Magic the Gathering cards, what would a full house look like? 2 Black Knights, 2 Fireballs, and an Elvish Fury, 2 Shivan Dragons, and 3 Grizzly Bears, 2
pig.
Hearts of Raymond. In poker, a full house is 3 of a kind, combined with 2 of a kind.
By the way, it
Hey,
took me
why
a while
play
to figure
poker
it
when you
out,
got
but
Magic the Gathering cards, am I right? That's 7 to 12 consecutive hours of inconclusive gameplay right there. And you can still play tomorrow after you spend your entire allowance on even more cards.
it took me a while to figure it out. But I think the bottom question,
Here's
the
a
one
good
that
one.
says
A
the
question
throne of
for the whole
bone,
family.
is
We
probably
need
the
more
wrong answer of the
family-friendly
day.
Entertainment. Movies and TV just have too much sex and violence and bad language.
Oh boy, how
it
true
drives
that
me
was.
f***ing crazier than a f***ing with a plug. What would you expect to see in the movie trailer for the family-friendly flick My Diurnal Dad? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson mowing the lawn during a full moon.
And
Vince Vaughn reading
I
the
still
newspaper
thought that
backwards,
the
Gerard Butler
question
waking up
of
in
the day
morning
was
and
still
sleeping
in
at
there.
night, or
I didn't
David
realize
Hasselhoff
it until I
struggling
was
to urinate on
looking
a
back
camping
on this
trip.
episode.
David
So,
Hasselhoff
I
is
chose
never the
David
right
Hasselhoff.
answer.
Even though
Next
it's been
time, try
made
this.
time and time
A
again,
diurnal dad
that
would be
it's
active
never
during
the right
daylight hours.
answer.
There's nothing more family friendly than daylight. As opposed to the very unfamily friendly horror film My Nocturnal Nana 2, about a grandma who kills somebody every time she gets up in the middle of the night to pee.
Plucking chickens
Oh, boy.
making out of meat. Guess I'll marry 8.
This one's called I'm Totally Going to Score. God
Oh, no, you're
bless the
not.
Great Wall of China buffet on a Tuesday afternoon at 3. It's just me, piles of fried MSG, and some lonely people reading romance novels. And of course, I picked up some fortune cookies.
Yeah, who did not see this one coming?
Okay, here's my fortune. You will ace the next big test life throws at you. Interesting. What will I do then? Get a 32 on the ACT, get a 400 on the GED,
I'm terrible with
get a
acronyms.
2400
I
on the
am
SAT,
horrible
or get a
with
10,250 on the MCAT.
If you have any problems
Let's
with that,
focus
then
on getting a
GTFO.
1, as in
Sorry, just
one
a
occasional
joke.
right answer. Allow me. A 2400 on the SAT is deemed a perfect score. Which is a coincidence because after lunch at the Great Buffet of China, I SAT on the toilet for about 2,400 minutes.
That and I don't think we have
This
that
one's known
in...
as I don't think we're in
Canada.
Gotham anymore, Toto. Which Batman villain could double as a character from The Wizard of Oz? Dr. Victor Freeze, Edward Nygma, Oswald
Scarecrow.
Cobblepot, or Professor
The
Jonathan
Scarecrow.
Crane?
Don't choose Oswald Cobblepot because that one is the Penguin, and I knew that when I was choosing it. Aw, you
Want to see the
freaking
right answer?
idiot.
Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. I hear they're remaking The Wizard of Oz to be darker and edgier, just like they did with the Batman movies. Dorothy is even going to speak in Christian Bale's scary Batman voice. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Hold me, never let me go.
Okay, that's still kind of funny. Oh my god, I do not know why I was thinking the Penguin
I
was
call this
actually the
one
lion.
Hot Jobs was not what I thought it would be. Times are tough, and I've been thinking lately I may need to get a second job to help make ends meet. Maybe use my skills as an artist. I don't have a lot of range, but I'm good at drawing hands. And no, that's not weird. Because they don't have a hand in their logo, which company is least likely to hire me for a hand job? United Way, Allstate, Lego, or Yellow Pages?
Dude, you wouldn't get a hand job, period.
You should never let your fingers do the walking because they clearly always take you to the wrong place. Where's that confounded right answer? United Way, Allstate, and Yellow Pages all have hands in their logos, but Lego does not. If the art thing doesn't work out, I could always try to get work in my other passion, Brazilian jazz. I'm quite the BJ expert.
Very nuts. Oh boy, the Jack Attack.
I'm
This
sorry,
is always
was
the
I
deciding
talking
feature.
too
Like, the
much?
rest of it
Fine,
doesn't really
here's your
have
clue.
anything to
I
really
know
do with
who
it.
killed me. You're looking for the one who knocked him dead. Good luck.
Like, the rest of the episode really doesn't matter. It always comes down to the Jack Attack. If you do good at it, hooray, you win. If you do bad at it, oh, you fail because you lose $4,000 every time you get a wrong answer. But you get $4,000 if you get a right answer. Oh boy. This kind of warrants a too soon. John F. Kennedy. I want to say Elmer Fudd for that. Honestly, I think I did pretty well for this Jack Attack either way. Abraham Lincoln. John Lennon. Yeah, I did half decent. I can't believe I forgot to put in my voice. I'm actually editing this like way ahead of not as
That's the game!
after the fact.
Well, you narrowly avoided looking like a complete failure, although honestly you didn't really come off looking smart or capable. More like excellently trained bird.
You don't know Jack!
Yeah, I didn't
That'll
really
do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
All right, give me the hay sign.
come out. Until next time, this is Eddie. I'm signing.